What is up?
Not much. Not much, brother. What's new with you, Grant?
Nothing.
Anything? We're all
No.
the same old.
Yeah, we're all the same. Dude, my foot's killing me. It's acting back up.
No, dude.
It came on yesterday. Still a little sore today. Gimping around at work. It's been tough. Dude, my right leg is about to be swole.
From
muscle
hanging
mass
there?
from
my
carrying
God.
all the weight because I can't put any weight
Jeez.
on my left foot.
I was gonna try to think of an excuse you could use as to why, but
There's no excuse.
I don't think there's an excuse out there. Yeah, I had polio when I was a kid, maybe.
Like a little brewski
Yeah.
tumble. No brewski tumble.
No brewski tumble.
Just
That's
getting
good.
old. Everybody's telling me. I refuse to believe it. Plantar fasciitis.
You diagnose it.
But that's what
Yeah,
I just what I think it is. It just came on one day. It started hurting, and I switched shoes. So some of the stuff I use, like sometimes I can cause it. Like I guess it's the muscle that runs from like your Achilles around your heel.
Mm-hmm.
That wearing cowboy boots every single day for the last 5 years. Elevated in kind of a weird way. Now that I put my running shoes on for a couple days, going back to like flat.
Yeah.
Kind of like fucking
Doesn't
my
like
foot
it?
up. Yeah, doesn't like it.
It's like, what's going on?
Strained the muscles in it, so now they just kind of got swollen and
You're
inflamed.
just not
and
cowboy
tender.
enough, dude.
Or I'm too cowboy. I can only wear cowboy boots,
Yeah, but
which I'm okay
a
with.
real
but
cowboy would just carry on.
Mine are beat up, so I got to get a new pair. Wonder what tariffs are going to do to cowboy boots.
I don't know.
Leather?
I think a lot of leathers in the USA.
A lot of boots are too. The ones I have, I think they're Cody James.
They
Look
better
at-
be.
They fucking better be.
Better be. I got me a
America.
pair of Ariats. I bet they're not fucking American made.
No.
They come from like overseas.
My next pair, I want to get a pair of double H's. A little bit more rugged workwear cowboy boot style. I think the sole is more
Wow.
just actually.
Oh, I just found out Ariats are made in China and Mexico
Oh, you got half of it right.
and Vietnam. Italy?
I can
Some-
I can
some
see
of the
Italy
primo
being
ones.
be a big.
Big old
Boot.
Western boot. Western boot kind
Remember
of.
they had the spaghetti westerns at one
I
point
know.
were huge. So. What was I watching? I forgot to bring this up last time because we were talking about movies. And I had watched something that I had never watched that I couldn't think of. Donnie Brasco.
Donnie Brasco. I think I tried to watch that and I just fell asleep or
Oh,
whatever.
really? I thought it was actually great.
I didn't. I watched
and I'm
it.
not an Al Pacino guy. I actually really cannot stand Al Pacino.
He's kind of one dimensional.
Yeah.
Kind
Just wait till he gets going.
of. Scent of a woman.
Yeah.
That's probably one of
All
the better
things
roles.
on trial.
Yeah. Because that one, he doesn't act with his body as much because he's fucking.
I got all these bodies.
So he's usually just kind of yelling to nobody, just kind of sitting there.
Sorry,
Kind of,
the chicken got dried. No, but I actually very much did like Al Pacino's role in Donnie Brasco. I thought he did a great job. Young Depp, Molly had made a comment to me that I agree with, that you kind of forget how good looking Johnny Depp is when he's not in the pirate getup. When he's not like pirated. Like even nowadays, like he's very like
Well, he's old.
rock. Well, just his
Oh.
style.
Like his total. Yeah.
Like his vibe. Like a young Johnny Depp. Like you kind of forget how good looking he actually was back then. I mean, he still is. I mean, he's Johnny
He's not
Depp.
hot topicked out, you know.
Yeah.
He's got all the rings, scarves, piercings.
When he's not so rock star.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually, I really did enjoy Donnie Brasco.
I don't have to
Cowboy
watch.
boots kind of reminded me of that because I think they all. There was a scene where they were like boot shopping. Yeah, it was a very Italian thing in my head. Watch Willow.
No.
Yeah, neither did I.
No.
Yeah, that's the last movie we're supposed to review.
So no movie reviews yet.
We'll get to it. Then we'll do Rudy.
We'll do Rudy
by
for
request
Ryan.
of a man of value. We gotta do something big when he comes on. He keeps ducking us. Keeps saying he wants to be on, and then
We nicknamed him Move. Man of value.
move, mauve,
Big Move.
big mauve.
Then we
I
don't
like
tell him
that.
why we call him that. Big Move. Not like Hove, but Move.
Or do we put him off till the Goggins?
I think what we do is.
I think we just got to give him his own.
Oh, come
10
on when he's
minutes.
ready.
10 minutes of just
Come
like, hey,
on.
we're not gonna like you. Put your value out there. Defend yourself. Talk shit about us. Do whatever.
We can bring value to our podcast.
Yeah. I'm excited for him to come on. Really, we'll get him. We'll trick him.
Cool. Offer him some candy. Get in the band. Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on.
Come on.
Van beckons.
Ryan yearns for the van.
Yearns for the van, dude. He's been in a few vans in his life.
This man knows
part of
his
the way
way
he
around
is.
an Econoline.
Yeah. When there's no light through the windows, he shines. That's what I'm saying. He'll watch this and be like, what the fuck?
Why the fuck?
Yeah.
He did. You know what? He did make the comment during the Kentucky Derby stream that he's the biggest
Oh, yeah, he is.
contributor. That's not. No, that's
I
not
think he's
true.
watched every episode. That isn't a live stream. Watched every pre-recorded.
I think Brandon's hung in there for everything. I think, and he's commented multiple times on videos.
Courtney's out there.
Yeah, Courtney's
She likes
out
to
there.
comment.
He's up there too. I mean, he's Mount Rushmore for fans right now.
We could release our Mount Rushmore rankings of fans.
Fans.
Every week it'll change. I guess you brought up we could talk Kentucky Derby a little bit.
That was a great time. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had too much fun. I had a lot of sodies.
We're gonna find more stuff to dress up like that for.
Yeah, it was funny. It was really funny. Yeah, so
Malin still says it's not him in the comments.
dude, it's somebody under the alias of Malin too.
We
So,
have to put him on trial.
I don't think it was him.
You can be you can defend him. I'll be the
Well,
prosecution.
look at his YouTube account. That's all you gotta do.
It was, you know what, the crazy. You want to know something crazy? I pulled up like the channel.
Yeah.
And it said it was made that day.
Yeah.
So someone made
Yeah, someone like
I'd love to
Who
put Malin
would
on
do
trial because
that?
I do kind of think it was. I think it was him. He said he didn't have an account. Why would he?
Could have been his parents or something. I did send one stream to his dad. Maybe he got in there. I'll pretend I'm my son.
He doesn't go by Malin.
No, but he's Malin.
It'd be
People
very
call me
funny.
Malin. I don't know.
We need it. We should do a trial. Have a judge, and we can bring his dad in as a witness. Because Malin was with him.
But it could be anybody.
You can be the defense. I'll be the prosecution.
No, we need like an Always Sunny who knocked up Sweet D on Halloween. Him and everybody. But
We just do it.
that's half the people
Yeah.
you need there. Yeah, did you win any money on this?
Fuck no. No.
Dude, I
No,
put out
I lost it all.
$75 worth of bets.
Yeah, it was a
At
rough
least.
day gambling. It was a great day gambling for me, and then it was rough.
Yeah. The worst thing was my final prediction. So I got 3 out of the 4 in my final 4
Yep.
as well, which is pretty good. Last year I got 4. This year I got 3.
The only one you missed this year
I
was
don't know
Final Gambit,
how-
right?
Yes, not final. It was
Yeah.
Luxor Cafe. It flamed.
Oh yeah, no, but Final Gambit.
Final
was
Gambit was
four.
one I didn't get.
Yeah,
Swap
so
them out.
you stopped
and I
right
had
there.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how in all my bets I didn't have any combination of Baeza, sovereignty, and journalism. I don't know. I don't know how I didn't place that trifecta.
Just overlooked
Yeah,
it.
I still put in a bet for sovereignty and won all my money back plus,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
not
you-
enough.
yeah, you were
Not
the
enough
big
to
winner
feel
again.
good. Not enough to feel good.
Get the Mystic Dan last year, and then
Yeah.
you get the Sovereignty this year.
Hey, yeah, and I'll take the cred of 3 out of 4. I'll take
Yeah.
that, even though they're all kind of.
That's
they're
close
all
enough
kind
to
of
call
favorites,
you
but
the 2025 Premier Midwest Horse Handicapper.
am I retaining my title?
I
Grant,
think
in
you're
your eyes?
retaining your title. At my eyes, you're retaining.
I did
the
say
title.
it'd come from the outside. The winner would
Yeah.
come from the second half of the 20. Like 11 through 21.
I'd call it undisputed.
Yeah, I kind of.
Show me a
Kinda
better
stocked
Midwest
out.
handicapper.
Someone out there got a
Okay.
trifecta. Not me though.
Not in the Midwest
Well,
though. You still called it. You got 2 years in a row
Wow.
calling winners in top threes.
True. All right, I'll take it. Anyways, that was fun if you watched along.
Sorry, I
Whoa.
can't talk. You would have lost all that money later that night with that bet.
Oh, yeah, I
With that
did.
bet you wanted to put in. Did you look it up?
The Blues and
You wanted the Blues to win, and then
and it was basketball.
no, it was soccer.
Was it?
It was a Premier
Was
League.
was it your team?
No, it wasn't mine.
Oh yeah, I was rambling.
I wanna
was
s-
on.
I want to
another
say I
level.
think I had chosen Tottenham, and they ended up drawing.
Yeah, and I said put it with the Blues.
Yeah, and you were like, the Blues, they're a lock. They're not going to lose. And
course.
what a way to fucking lose.
And then you remember how I ended the night calling Sawyer to lose $50.
Oh,
for
yeah.
a Bo
Oh,
nickel.
that's true.
I was like, this will definitely pay off here. Get it all back.
Yeah.
But then we did a handshake bet Malin, who I don't know why he's betting on UFC. Me drunk in that state shouldn't have been betting on UFC either. But I don't think
But
Malin knows any fighters. No offense. We know Malin's probably watching this, but you're a fake Malin, so
Yeah, fake Malin.
AI Malin. But whatever. We love you, Malin. Not AI Malin though. Whoever's impersonating you. Fuck. No, just kidding.
Actually,
Keep watching.
honestly, I'm okay with AI
Yeah,
Malin.
AI
Fucking
Malin.
stick around, AI Malin.
We're gonna call him AI Malin. If Malin shows up in the chat from now on. Yo, AI Malin, comment right now.
Wonder if we'll ever find out who it was. I kind of don't ever want to find out. Honestly, I kind
Maybe
of
we
want to
don't.
just keep blaming Malin. And saying it's
How about
him.
we do that? It can be a fun
I like
gag.
that.
'Cause if we
Because we all
expose,
know it was actually him.
if we expose AI Malin too early, then that's like the biggest reveal of the season in episode 1.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
That's like episode 100.
That's not how TV works. At least like a season 2, season 3 finale.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, almost to the point where, like, when you get to it, you almost forgot about it. Where I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, that is right. Shit, it was around early.
Because this is definitely season 1 of the podcast. So
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
Oh, yeah, and early,
We're-
too.
Yeah, early.
I don't even know if we might be episode 2.
Well, we for sure have.
We're almost to 20 episodes. I think 15 or 16.
Yeah, and
That got released.
We've always released one.
Yeah, one a week. Yeah. Yeah, we've been on a one. Technically, I think we have
You just
one more
gotta
than what
name
it
this.
says because there is a bonus cast.
Oh,
A dozen bonus.
I already did my dozen today, and it was so
Did
bad.
you?
It was a dumpster fire. Dumpster fire.
Was it hard?
It was really hard. I got like
What were the categories? Well, do you remember the sports ones?
No.
NFL?
NFL's always on there.
Yeah.
Probably NFL,
Most of the time.
NBA, and then maybe.
Yeah. I feel like we've been seeing less MLB.
I feel like there's an NHL once a week. Otherwise, no. That's usually what I have a better shot at. NHL, NFL, NBA.
Oh, no thoughts called.
There was one on there about Shannon Stewart for the Twins.
Oh, really?
I don't think it was. I was like,
Man,
Shannon.
I wish we were doing an outside
Shannon
cast
Stewart,
right
but-
now. See the sunlight coming through the car. He's like, oh, we could be outside right
You could
now.
just rip open the curtains, you know.
Yeah.
Look great on camera. Could do that.
One of these days we'll get.
Yeah. Well, they elected a new pope.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
I
Not
feel
my
like
guy.
we can hold this for
No,
another
not my
cast.
guy.
I feel like we can hold this right now. Let it rip.
We can let it rip because it wasn't.
All right.
It wasn't pizza. If it was Pizza Balla,
Yeah.
oh, for sure we're gonna hold.
Dude,
that
it was
because
not
we got
Pizza
a lot- It
Balla.
was not pizza. Honestly, I don't give a fuck
It wasn't
anymore.
Pizza Balla, dude.
Some dude from the United States.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Dude, we don't need that.
I don't give a fuck.
Dude, that guy's gonna he's gonna do coke and fuck a hooker in 3 weeks into the job.
Yeah.
For sure.
You'll find him in a crack den in
TMZ's gonna
Miami.
break the story, dude. He's gonna be an opium den in Japan. Just fucking pants down. Robe down, dude.
Robe down.
Totally got it. Yeah, he's going to have the Matt Lauer button in his office. It's going to be bad. Just kidding.
Yeah, he's going to have the Matt Lauer button in the Vatican.
Shout out Matt Lauer. Great idea, bad execution. Right? I don't know. All right, whatever.
Everybody has one, they say.
Yeah, well, that was a joke. Hope everyone knows that. Yeah, but it wasn't Pizza Balla.
It was,
AKA Popa Murphy.
Popa, yeah, AKA Popa Murphy.
Popa Murphy. That would have been lit.
God, that was a great episode we recorded too.
Yeah, it was.
We talked about that.
Yeah, dude. But if it was Pizza Balla,
oh my god!
I mean, the promos going on.
We could have done a whole hour just on Pizza Balla.
Dude.
Honestly, I might have done like my research and given like a whole dissertation on Pizza Balla. But it's not him. I don't know. Honestly, you know what? Okay, so I don't know if you heard about the conspiracy theory surrounding this specific pope, or like not necessarily this specific guy, but this specific pope election.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's Vatican had set up a room that has like the portraits of all the.
Oh yeah, we did talk about
did
that
we talk about
on that cast. Deleted cast.
On that one. Okay, so yeah, then
deleted cast.
There's only one spot left. And so the theory is that I've heard people bullshit about is this is the last pope, so that like the Vatican knew that this would be the end of times, or the start of the end of times. So this would be the last pope.
Maybe they're all just a little too touchy-feely.
So, and honestly, I don't believe that anymore.
You don't believe it?
Honestly, if it was Pizza Balla, Pizza
Pizza
Balla,
Balla.
Popa Murphy, the last pope.
Dude. Popa Murphy the 18th.
I mean, I'm not saying I actually believe it, but like if there was ever a time, I mean, that would be for the book, for the movie, like
Popa Murphy 2 for 20, dude.
Oh,
the promo.
Popa Murphy presents the Shakaroni.
Oh my God, the Poparoni.
Oh, the Poparoni.
Get that thing out there, dude. Oh my God, dude.
Shaq's Poparoni.
That was such a misbranding opportunity by the Vatican. If you think about it,
they really.
Pizza Balla, dude.
I really want how did he lose? Like what was the voting factors? Like did he say the N-word like 20 years ago that people are like we can't
It was
let
actually
it out?
his tweets. He went by Pizza the Ball Man on Twitter, and they resurfaced.
They caught him hanging out with Rob Ford.
Yeah. No, he was.
They're like,
He was too close to John Shatner, and actually was in the boardroom meeting where he said it. So, Pizza Ball.
What was their decision on why they would? Because
I don't know. I think
the money alone that they would rake in from robe sales alone.
Dude, who's got the best-selling robe from all the previous popes?
It would have been Pizza Balla.
Probably would have been Pizza Balla.
Oh,
God! Imagine if they could track robe sales based on. Embroidery. This is the fucking advent calendar purple from 03. This is
the Advent 12s.
This is your Easter whites from 99. This is a classic Pope robe. You don't really see many like this anymore. Oh my gosh.
And something nobody saw taken off.
Yeah.
The Fat Tuesdays.
Oh, dude,
the Fat Tuesday.
The Fat Tuesday. I heard the league's bringing in the color rush to Fat Tuesday next year. They're gonna go full color rush.
The Fat Tuesday 12s.
Yeah, dude, Fat Tuesday 25s.
They were just a throwaway robe
become a thing.
Ended up taking off.
Wow.
You think in the robe community, like
Absolutely.
in the sneaker community, they all hate on like the pandas.
Yeah, the panda ducks.
The Fat Tuesdays robe. That'd be the one that it's like. Everybody's got it.
Dude, the league.
It's just the plain Jane.
That's why the league's trying to spice it up with the color rush Fat Tuesday robes. They're trying to say,
we got other designs.
We've been sleeping on Fat Tuesday robes. Like it's kind of a party, If yeah, that's a good one. I think it'd be sweet if like you'd have a pope with like little flat brim pope hat.
The Resurrection 3s.
Ooh. Oh my God, dude.
That one's all lower half. That one's all loincloth.
Trying to think of when they wear red, like bright red. Because you know that like it's all mapped out by season, like what they wear, like what color.
I had no idea about
Absolutely, dude. It's definitely. See.
Wait, so when do they? I feel like I always only see them in black and red.
I'm gonna
Is that not?
No, but like priests in general, like the priest robes. But like the Cardinals, yeah, you're right. Different story. Sorry, I was speaking. General.
Okay. Oh, you're speaking general of the robes. Yep.
They're gonna be color coded based on their.
I feel like most of the time. I mean, I'm not a religious guy.
Yeah.
But like when I was,
Grant, I'm gonna make that confession. I was a Little
growing
altar
up
boy.
in the Lutheran religion. I feel like I only ever saw white with the gold robe.
No, if you really, I don't know what Lutherans are basically Catholics. Except one difference. Yeah, they don't believe that it's the actual. You wouldn't believe it's the actual.
Well, that
Whereas a
and,
Catholic does when you take.
Lutheranism follows the teachings of Martin Luther.
Yeah, well, yeah, it goes back
That's-
to that. That's
yeah.
one of them.
Yeah, because he started
That's like the main difference now.
that, or no, and then they don't. Oh God, they don't. They either don't believe in the Virgin Mary or they do believe in the Virgin Mary.
Probably do. Maybe they don't though. I don't know.
And then wow,
I feel like they
we're
do.
about to get flamed.
Dude, we went full Catholic. Catholic and Lutheran.
Oh, then what's the one that has a slight difference? Presbyterian?
No idea.
No, that's close. That's maybe it's Presbyterian. The difference between Lutheranism and Presbyterian is they don't believe in the, but otherwise it's the same. It's actually probably completely.
I have no idea.
Someone who
I wish I
knows
could back you up on this.
the Westminster
know about
Baptist Church will get us in the
Westminster
comments and correct us.
Oh, I hope they do. Actually, that'd be pretty lit.
For the views.
Dude, I'll do anything for the views. I'll fucking care. I'll do some. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna do what they're famous for.
Speaking of people do stupid shit for the views, have you like followed this Johnny Somali shit?
I know who that. I know who he is. Yeah.
He's facing like a shitload of.
Yeah, because he
jail
went to
time in
Asia
Korea.
and tried to film like American style YouTube content, and they don't fuck with that shit over there.
Yeah.
So he's like.
Korea's like legitimately about to
Yeah.
lock him up for like 30 years.
Yeah. So they're gonna say, "You come over here, be a public menace. All right, have fun in
Yeah.
the lowest level of the gulag."
You know Vitali.
Yeah.
He in the
Is he locked up too?
Philippines,
Holy
I
shit!
think.
Really?
It's either Thailand or the Philippines.
Yeah.
And because like he went there and just was like fucking around and like stole some cop's scooter. And I think the prime minister came out and was like, this Vitali guy's like, yeah, we're throwing the book at him. Like he's getting everything.
Give him the Brittany Griner treatment. Put him in a cell.
I bet we don't have any merchants of death anymore.
Yeah, no kidding. We probably
Can
could
you
use
ima-
Vitali back.
Can you imagine if we traded to get Johnny Somali?
I don't think any deal's coming for him.
No.
I think
That would be funny as fuck, though.
I have no idea who you could even trade. No clue.
Nobody.
There is no comparison.
Oh, there's literally nobody to trade for him. We'll give you a couple bucks if you want to release them. I got like 72 cents, a stick of gum.
Poor guy though. He's getting a Korean gulag. Do you think it's like you think it's a bad jail? Certainly no Russia.
No, it's no Russia, but I don't think it's no Denmark either, or Sweden, or whatever.
Grass. Here's your Uncrustable for Uncrustables in jail.
But I don't think it's any America either. I don't know. Speaking of that, I'm jumping all over tonight.
Oh yeah.
I started watching Mayor of Kingstown. Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
Pretty good. I think I've only watched the first 2 episodes. Episode 1 has Kyle Chandler. Friday Night Lights. That's a great series.
Oh yeah.
So far, the lost counter on Mayors of Kingstown is 0. Everybody
I
keeps
forgot about
track
the
at
lost
home.
counter. So still good.
I think
though?
Willow's 0 also.
Yeah, Willow was 0. But did you watch it? You didn't watch it.
I mean, I saw it a long time ago.
I probably
we
did, too.
watched it in like.
Do we dare? Well, if we're gonna watch a movie, we gotta do Rudy. There's no chance.
Oh
We
yeah,
can't watch
I
one in a week,
think
we're not
we gotta come prepared next week
Yeah.
with Willow.
We gotta run it back. All right.
Maybe we could do like for Rudy, we could do watch along.
Good. I don't know if you don't show it.
Yeah, no, we wouldn't show it.
Yeah.
But we would start like a counter, so people can sync it up and watch with us.
We do a lost movie character or lost character counter icon.
Um, think it's 0 though. Well, look, 'cause it came out in like '88.
Probably.
So there's only a couple.
I'm pretty sure I looked at the cast.
Yeah, there was. Because there's only a couple of people I could think. We went over this. Yeah, I said it might be Terry O'Quinn, and he's not in it.
You don't
Anybody
know.
else would be a child.
Could have just been an extra.
Matthew Fox could be. Yeah, I didn't think he was a child. Some sitcom.
Oh yeah, it was
5 something.
It was 5 something. It's like a number.
Yeah.
Like the kids, like he was like an alcoholic older brother.
Was he? Was
Something
that
like that.
I've
That was
never
like one of
seen
the fucking. You're drunk right now. You picked up the kids, or you picked up your siblings like that, and he's like, "What are you talking about? No, I'm not." He just like
Just went
storms
full
out.
Riggins.
Yeah. It's like, dude, let the guy have 90s.
Well,
This is
have
90s.
a
This is
couple
like borderline
brewskis.
right now.
Yeah.
Let Matt Fox
Seatbelts
party.
aren't legal in every state
Yeah,
yet.
exactly. I mean, boozing while driving, you know.
Depending on where you are in the country,
Yeah,
the cops might just make sure you get home.
they might just turn the cherries on for you, escort you.
Yeah. I'll
It's
just
like-
follow behind and make sure you
what
get
was it?
home.
I don't know, but yeah, he was on that. I remember because I saw the.
He has a tattoo.
I don't
And
know if
they-
he has a tattoo.
No, he does. He has a tattoo for it, and it's in Lost.
You got a tattoo for the role?
No, for the show, for being like to commemorate being in the show, and then
Fine. I'm not gonna look it up. I don't want to know about your. One that watched some of it.
Party of 5.
Party of 5. I think it was Shameless before Shameless.
Shameless was originally
Oh, was it? Of course it was. I've never watched that. Did you watch
no, that hit too close to home.
that?
If I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, well, one way. I never watched it. I never.
Heard it's good.
So
That- I have tried to watch it, and the guy who plays the bartender. He pops up in random movies. I do really like him as an actor, and I do like his role in that. The couple things I've seen him in, his character's pretty good, and I kind of wish it was more about him. Not part of the Gallagher
Spin-off.
family. Yeah, I'd watch a spin-off of him because he's
Spin
kind of
it
like
off.
from the couple episodes I've seen, he's kind of funny, goofy, but serious, and yeah. Yeah, I believe that.
I know
was
who
him.
that is, but I don't know.
He was. You ever watch the? Now, but they
Oh.
like it's called a Game Over.
Yes, yeah, I
Something
did.
like that. I think he's in that. I think he's kind of like the bad guy in Force. Yeah, he'll pop up in shit from time to time. Same with the guy who plays the sheriff in Stranger Things.
Oh,
I'll see him in
David
shit.
Arbor.
Yeah. Watch the Forza movie? I actually didn't hate that movie. I thought I went into it just be like, this is gonna be dumb as shit, and it actually wasn't bad.
Not bad,
I
huh?
didn't mind it.
Very nice.
The brakes were glazed. No, they
Someone
weren't.
glazed
You're
the
done.
brakes?
No, it's just a
Who
terrible.
glazed
I don't
the
know,
brakes,
They were
dude?
just
That's
fresh brakes. I don't know. He crashes the car. Oh, the brakes were glazed. No, they're not. You're a shitty driver. You're done. Test driver takes off. Brakes were glazed. It felt that way. Holy shit, he's right.
Huh.
That was fun. It was fun. Wonder what I put on. I don't think I put that one into Letterboxd.
Uh-oh. I haven't yet to do a letterbox. I haven't watched any movies.
I can't get anybody into Letterboxd. That or Memento.
Oh, I know what
Ticket.
that is.
Yeah, you know what it is, but nobody downloads. I tell
I don't
everybody.
go to any games.
It
I go
doesn't
to like
matter.
one game.
That's not true. You just had a Twins game. You can put it in there. You go to a
Yeah,
Vikings
I
game,
could.
I'm sure. You can put it in there.
Good.
When we went to Colorado and saw a Twins game, put it in there. The Gopher hockey game we went to, you can put that in.
Never forget that one. Douse those two Michigan fans.
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
Yeah.
you tossed
Those
him.
two geezes.
Oh, you tossed a beer on him.
Yep.
That was funny.
And then I think the Gophers lost anyways.
Yeah, they did lose.
Like a minute in.
Yeah.
I just tossed a beer on these geezes. Totally on accident.
Totally on accident. Went to celebrate. The beer was just loose in your
Beer was
hand.
loose. The can was sweaty.
Throw your arms up to score, celebrate a goal, and the can went up and landed on a guy just upside down.
Fuck that guy though, and his buddy.
I think
He's probably in the
I could kind of hear him talk. One of them used to play for Michigan.
Yeah, well, he's probably rode the bench. I don't know. Yeah, they were old.
Yeah?
I felt bad.
And then Paul went up and
Sorry, he's just
tried
excited.
offered to buy him a beer.
It's like, hey man, he's special needs. Sorry about that. He shouldn't even be out this late.
He's out past his curfew. Please don't tell anybody. We'll get caught.
Poor
He
guys.
took us out for ice cream.
Well, we could wrap this one, I suppose. Covered a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we jumped all over the place.
I did not have a whole lot. Off my game.
That's summertime. I got thrown off my game by not being able to do an outdoor cast. I really tried to set it up, and I assumed it was going to work that way because there's a Bluetooth function, but apparently the Bluetooth is only to send audio to the board.
Oh, okay.
It's not to send or
doesn't
no.
send.
Yeah.
Doesn't after it hit.
It doesn't send audio.
Can't
to
you record on the board
phone.
though? You can't go live up. Well, you can, just not up.
Yeah, just not. Bluetooth.
I thought you could record on the board.
No,
Okay.
not this one.
Different one, maybe.
Yeah. I talked about wanting to get. I think they're called Roadcasters, and yeah, those will you plug XLR mics into them, and also kind of doubles it.
That run a man. That'd be a grand.
$200.
We could put the Goggins goggles on hold.
Here's one for $5. But we'd also probably have to be buying. It even looks like there's. Oh, look who it is!
What up, Pizza Baller?
Just couldn't stay away, could you? Just get on up here. Oh yeah. You got something to say to the people?
Didn't like that. Get out of here. He does hate you, dude.
Yeah, see, they just
He's
back to me.
full of salt.
Go
Looks for
straight
you
to
right
you.
now. There you go. I just had to push him.
Came in right at the end of the episode.
Yeah. To turn his back. That's what he thinks of you people.
Yeah.
He is so high and mighty. It's unbelievable.
You can see it in his eyes. Sometimes he
Yeah,
wishes he was back
absolutely.
on the streets.
He thinks he can do it all on his own. Thinks.
Well, you know, he survived out on the streets for 8 months before he got swooped up
Really?
and then shipped up here.
They said he was on the street.
Well, he was
He's 8 months old.
when we had got him from the Humane Society. He was a little over a year.
In the
No, just a little
year
over a
old.
year old. And he had originally come from Texas. We think by way of Mexico.
why was
And
he down on the border?
we just know he got sent up
just
here
got
from
a
Texas
story.
because he wasn't selling down in Texas at the Humane Society because they had him for like 3 or 4 months, and then they sent him up here. So that would roughly put him from birth to when the Humane Society or whoever swooped him up and sent him there. 8 months.
Come all this way.
Yep, and I think every day he sits there and goes, I could be back. A boy can dream. We embarrass him. We make fun of him.
Humiliate him.
No, humiliate him. Absolutely
Oh my
humiliate him.
gosh.
Oh well, he'll figure it out one day.
He'll learn.
Yeah, I'm sure he knows he can jump the fence, but he just hasn't yet.
He knows he can.
He knows. I don't know if he knows he can. That's the thing.
It's like believing in the Easter Bunny. He knows it ain't real. He knows he can do it, but he chooses not to.
You think You think if I just go out and do it in front of him, all of a sudden he'll be like, "Oh shit, I think I could do that too."
I think he'd do it instantly and just go.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're leaving too. Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, let's ride.
You don't want to do that though.
Oh, he's good shit. All right, we'll wrap this one up. Bye. Oh, subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe, please. It helps.
Subscribe.
We got plans coming up. We got plans in the work to do a lot of cool and fun shit. So stick around. Be around for it.
As always.
Be your friend. Tell a friend.
Say that for me.